Chaz and I struck out this morning. That turkey wasn't where he was yesterday. And if he was, he never gobbled. We never heard a bird anywhere this morning, so pretty uneventful. Chaz has to go to work, and then I'm going to have to go to work as well, so we only have a few days left here. Well, one in Pennsylvania, 2 in New York, I think, but obviously Kaylee, I'll try to get Kaylee out this weekend in New York. We'll see what happens. It is the last day of turkey season here in Pennsylvania, the 30th of May, and Chaz and I just went to our first spot. It was a big old bust. We never heard a single turkey gobble anywhere, so now we're gonna go find another turkey somewhere. It was a rough morning so far.
Story of the year.
Yeah. Kaylee elected to sleep in this morning. That's why she's not out this weekend. She had a rough turkey season and she said she's over it, so she only gets to sleep in a few days a week because of work, so I think she's just gonna take advantage of some sleep. But we're gonna keep after him here. Try number 4 here. I guess try number 5. Some pretty flowers in the background. Yep, this means turkeys. Where was that?
I don't know.
We definitely just had a bird answer.
Was it here or here?
I have no idea. I get my directions mixed up. I know for a fact one gobbled.
So do I.
Here, let me stand away from you.
Maybe you should.
I'll go. Okay, we got a pretty good idea on where this bird gobbled. There's a ridge top that runs this creek bottom right here. And we think he's down that ridge. He's a pretty long ways away, but there's no doubt he's a gobbling turkey, which is way more than we've had in a few days. He's around the back of that field. closer now, though. Okay, so that turkey, we've been on him for 15 or 20 minutes now, and he totally went silent on us. He gobbled hard for 10 minutes. He's even gobbling on his own, and now he's just silent, so we wonder if a hen met up with him, or don't know what happened, but he's not gobbling anymore. So we're gonna give him 15-20 minutes and see if he fires back up or ends up out in this field. We just got that bird to answer finally, and he's 400 yards away. There's a big ravine, the hardwoods ridge up here. He went down that ravine, and there's a field, a new seeding field or a corn field out there where he gobbled. So we're gonna grab the decoy and cut down in this ravine, go up the ravine and get closer to him.
Cut you off.
Not that far. There's turkeys right over here. This is a big ravine. Another ridge top and another field over here. Birds right over there. Well, we're finally on his level, I think.
That's the back of the field.
Yeah, right here's the field. That bird was right over here.
I think we need to get up there. Before we even go. I wouldn't even go.
What if he's right here?
What are you gonna do with him? Can't see him. Can't shoot him from there.
Okay, let's get to the field. Crow call.
Just blow an owl there. He gobbles, he gobbles, he gobbles.
What kind of owl hooter is that? People are wondering.
It's an Ace S Strut Palmer's hoot tube.
There it is, everybody.
Normally you can't find the wooden ones anymore. You can only find the plastic ones. They don't sound as good.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to the field.
Oh, Jesus.
Pick it up, Jazz. That's the second turkey shot of the year right there. It's a goofy little thing.
This is Cliff's like 18th shed this year.
More than that.
Cut you off. He's below us.
He was right off that point we were on over there.
I think we need to stay this way.
Take the side of the field and get down.
He cut you off.
Look at that shed. It's a real nice one. You don't see it. It's a real nice one. Walk this way. Oh.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's an old one.
Yeah, that one's been there a while.
They must winter hard in this woods right here.
There's more deer back here than you can shake a stick at.
I believe it. That one's like 3 years old, I bet.
This is like these guys' sanctuary.
It's a nice shed, though. Two sheds within 20 yards of each other. Now we need to find an arrowhead cutting across the field. see that shed? It's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. That's this year's.
I see that one.
The hell with turkey hunting. Let's shed hunting. I could see that one a mile away.
I see that one.
Look at that baby. Oh my gosh. That thing is freaking nice. Talk about a stud. That thing's gonna be huge.
Yeah. They got some nice bucks up here.
Pick that thing up, Chaz. I'll give Chaz credit that time. He found it. Oh, look at that. It's got a kicker coming off that G2. Curl brow tine. That is going to be a sweet buck.
Get some slugs off it there.
That's 3 sheds within 50 yards of each other.
We might want to come shed hunting over here.
You're not kidding, my gosh. There must be a hell of a food source up here during the winter.
Oh, their corn and their bunk silo. These guys put food plots in all over.
Shit, my back's filling up here. Get the dryer out here. He's right over here.
Yeah, but where do you think he's going out to that field?
We're in a terrible spot.
Okay.
Let's look at Onyx and see what we can do. He's right here.
You could hear it when he thundered.
I know. Yeah, those are fresh. Yeah, they're fresh. That's a hen track. There's one walking that way, and then there's one walking back this way.
Goes that way and this way.
There's one walking back this way, yeah. Still there. Well, this turkey kicked Chaz and I's butts this morning. He just kept going away from us no matter what we did. We did this giant circle on him, and he would answer every now and again, and he had hens with him, and it would just go straight away from us. So finally we tried to get up around him and got out here to this field, and here when we came out we bumped a hen, and since the gobbler shut right up, so I assume he was out here and took off across this field or something. But anyways,
Story of our turkey season. Good shed hunt though.
yeah, found 3 sheds within 50 yards of each other, one real good one. So this farmer over here is going to have a nice buck to hunt next year. We'll see if we get into a cup of coffee at Tim Hortons here shortly. Right, Chaz?
That's right.
See where these turkeys have been walking up to this pile of crap and digging in it and whatnot. This is where that hen was standing when we came out of the woods right here. She took off flying. I think the Longbeard just went running right across this field. Well, we've tried a few more spots. It's later in the morning, and we're gonna see if we can't get one struck up. Chaz and I have been driving all over the place, trying all kinds of different woods that he has access to, and haven't had any luck getting anything struck back up. But now we're back to where we were on that bird earlier this morning. We're gonna see if we can't fire him back up in here. I think it did. I think it's over there. I can't tell though. I think it's over here. Well, we had a bird answer us twice at that last spot we were at, and I think it just shot gobbled at us a few times. We couldn't ever get anything. We couldn't get it going at all after the first couple gobbles, but we're on to the next spot. Got a dog to answer. Okay, Chaz and I have been out checking all kinds of different spots. We're up here. There's a big hillside right here. Chaz heard a bird here how long ago?
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday, he heard a bird in here late morning, so we walked up in here and we're gonna give her a try. Let her rip, Chaz. You sure? Try it again. Bam. That's definitely right up on the side hill. How do we go right down the old well?
I think we should go down this and
get up on top.
Get up there.
Okay. Let's do it. Okay, everybody, and we came up the hill. There's a path we came up. That bird gobbled right up here on top. So we tried to kind of get up on that same level with him. He should be off over here. We're gonna try him again. We gotta go. Set the decoy up right up on that high spot. I gotta get my mask on. Okay, everybody, we're all set up. We got a little bit of an issue in front of us here. We set the decoy up right on this high spot in that sun, so that bird, there's a little bit of a knoll right here, and then there's a fence. It's like one of those chicken wire fences, and that bird's right up here somewhere. He hasn't gobbled since we just struck him again, so we're gonna sit up here and wait. He's coming, Chaz. Get ready. I'll put my mouth call on. Chaz. Oh, he's right to my right. Do you see him? I can't turn. He'll see me. He's right behind me. There's no way I can shoot him. What? I can't shoot him. Why? Because he's right off of your right hand shoulder. He's literally right behind you. Is he coming? He's like 15 yards. What's he doing? He's just standing there looking at the decoy. He's gonna hear us. He's getting Cliff, you're gonna have to shoot him. He's getting nervous. Right now. Right. Spin. Shoot him. I got him. Are you kidding me?
Well, folks, I think Cliff just got himself another turkey here.
I'm sorry, man.
No, dude, it's the last day. What do you expect?
No, that was your...
That's all right. There he is, folks. Freaking turkey killing champ himself.
Last time he gobbled, he was right there.
That bird was right on the other side of, I don't know if you can see it. There's a page wire fence there. And we knew that we couldn't get through it. We were just hoping the bird would come to it. Well, apparently he found a way
kidding me?
He must have found a way through that page wire and right down the road.
He came right down the well road.
I thought I heard him spit behind Cliff, and I looked off my right hand shoulder and
I didn't even have my red dot on until I heard him spit right behind me. And I had my gun in my lap and I hit my red dot and I said, Chaz, he hadn't gobbled. It's been 15 minutes since he gobbled last.
At least.
I thought he left. Instead he went all the way up the side of this hill, came in from directly behind us.
That turkey had to have found a gap in that page wire fence, because we just expected him to come down through that open woods. But he must have found a gap and came right down this roadway.
The old XR put a pounding on him.
It did. And you guys watched a video from a couple years ago. We called a bird in here for Brock.
Right up the hill from us.
Just up the hill a little bit. This is where Brock killed his turkey. So
mid-morning, you get these birds fired up. I thought something was wrong. He hammered everything, and then all of a sudden, right at the end, he's quit gobbling.
I think it's because he was trying to find a way through that page wire. It had to have been.
Chaz, I wish that you could have shot the dang thing. I can't. You would have sent one right by me.
I couldn't shoot because Cliff was right here trying to video behind me, and that road is right there, and that bird
came right, I heard it spit right behind me. I'm like, Chaz, he's right behind us, and it's super thick. Come look at this. Of course I didn't. What is that?
Is that deer leg bone or something? Femur.
I don't know if it was a shed or not. It's definitely a. That bird snuck in right behind us. Our setup was right over here. And he came right down this thick freaking trail right here. I heard him spit right here. And we were right at that pine tree over there. I'm glad you said he was getting nervous, because I couldn't even turn my head, Chaz. I was sitting right at that tree right there. I shot that sucker right here. You can see some of my BBs smoke this tree right here. Chaz, it's got a rope, dude. It's got a rope. I peppered him. Man, his head's hot and really warm. What's he got for spurs? Oh yeah, he's got some good hooks on him. I think it's a 3-year-old, Chaz. I'm sorry, man. This wasn't how this was supposed to go.
Hey, it happens. We got one. Last day of the season. Going from not even hearing a bird.
Here, let me bring him up here in the woods and put his fan up.
There we go. You'll have to.
I feel bad. This isn't even. This is you know, the only reason I even had a gun with me is because in case we called in 2 birds. I came here. This is Chaz's spot. I came here to hunt with Chaz and ended up shooting this freaking turkey. Not really what I was planning on doing, but when Chaz said turn around and shoot it, I guess I didn't argue with you.
No. Dude, that's a nice one.
Yeah, it is.
He's even got them white spurs. It must be something over here. Brock's
had the white spurs too.
Cliff will probably put a link in the video to
I can do that.
To Brock's turkey he killed out of here, but both of them had white spurs on them.
Let me get a tag on him here.
This woods has been good to us the last couple of years.
Mid-morning.
Yeah, we haven't heard a bird gobble at all.
Well, we got a tag on it, and how long do you think the beard is, Chaz? It's like 9 inches or so.
Maybe 9.5. Got a pretty good beard.
Looks like I blew some of it. Or maybe beard rot, I don't know.
Got beard rot.
I waylaid is really all I could see. There's kind of hill. The road's down a little bit. And he started freaking out, and Chaz told me to turn around and shoot it. And I was gonna go slow, and then I was like, well, I'm just gonna swing. I turned my head and seen him starting to go through this thick stuff here. I crushed that little sapling.
Jeez, I guess so.
Half my pattern hit the sapling over here. But I seen his head going through, and I got that red dot on it. The gig was over. He was not having it anymore, and I smoked him right in the head here. What kind of? That was a heck of a shot.
For running like that, yeah. He was getting.
It was lucky I was left-handed, and I was sitting right behind Chaz. So all I had to do, I had my gun on my lap. I picked my. I don't even know what happened with the camera. The camera was facing Chaz, and I think I smoked it. I don't know what happened, or when I got up and ran after the turkey, I hit it. I don't know. I do know that there's no way in heck that shot was actually on video. This is the most unorthodox turkey hunt. I mean, that bird came in.
Well, that fence to start with.
I think he came up high and hit that fence, and then instead of coming down the hill, he went.
There's a couple logs down. He must have crossed one of those logs down across that page wire, because I didn't think he was going to come through it. I thought he'd just come up to it and we'd be able to shoot him through the page wire, but
It made me nervous when he didn't gobble for so long. You know, that's something, that's a lesson to be learned there. Just because they don't answer you doesn't mean the gig's up. I mean, this bird was coming. He just was coming in behind us. I don't know.
shut it down. Looking, a lot of older birds will do that. They'll just stop gobbling.
He came in right down this four-wheeler path here, right behind us, and I heard him spit. He popped in the strut back here, and I heard him spit, and I'm like, oh my gosh, well, he's right behind us.
You can see that decoy from here, and that decoy's right there, so he could definitely see it right there on that path.
Give you guys a closer look at this guy. Well, I think I haven't had a turkey season like this in a long time.
You're just picking up for me last year.
Yeah, I'd say he's got. It's got to be close to an inch.
Probably a little over an inch.
It's not a very big-bodied turkey.
No.
I'll weigh it when we get home, but.
Say he's been breeding a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, his breast has been chasing them hens around.
Oh yeah. Well, with it being the last day of the season, he did plenty of that, I think. Well, let's go show Kaylee, and I don't know if I picked up my shell casing or not over there. Here's the tree I wanted to show you guys. That thing almost ate my whole pattern. I mean, that was...
Must have just got a couple BBs in him.
I don't remember seeing that sapling at all when I shot. Yeah. But you can see the sapling down where the turkey was is hit too, so I got some of it by him, luckily.
Yeah, looks like he got it in the back of his head. He was trying to go away.
Yep. Well, either way, it's a dead bird, and tagged out in New York and Pennsylvania this year, last day. Chaz and I put on some serious miles and hunted hard this morning. This was the third bird we actually got on, late morning.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
For the way this year's been.
Today was a little cooler than it's been all week, and I think that had something to do with it. But man, I want to thank Chaz. This wasn't supposed to be how this went, everybody. It's like I got turkey blood on my forehead or something, but I didn't plan on shooting a turkey at all. I brought my gun in case we called in a pair. I still had a tag left here in Pennsylvania, and although you didn't hear me plead very much with Chaz when he said turn around and shoot it.
No. There's no way I could shoot it. Cliff was right behind me. There's no way I could have spun, and being right-handed, you can't really spin to your right, so worked out good for Cliff.
I wish he would have gobbled up here one more time, and then we could have at least done
I could have at least spun on the tree.
You could have spun, and I could have moved back or something. I mean, the first time we knew this turkey was here, he was here. It was over.
Yeah, we spit.
Well, awesome. Let's go show it off. Okay, we got a tape measure here. Got the bird in the driveway. We got the sheds. My sheds have blood on them from the bird, flipping the bird into the back of the truck. But what do we got? I'd say a 9-inch beard.
She is 9.5 to the, almost 10 to the longest hair.
Oh yeah. 9.5, we'll call it. And then we got inch spurs. That sucker got spurred. Look at that.
I'd say they're definitely an inch. They're an inch on the money, just about.
Yep. Inch exactly, pretty much. Maybe. Yep, an inch.
They're an inch.
Inch spur and 9.5-inch beard. With 3 sheds. What a day. Let's go show them off to Kaylee. We'll want to see them. And then we'll weigh them. It's a really small turkey. Want to see the turkey, Scout? Want to see the turkey? What do you think? What do you think?
What's that, Scout?
What do you think?
Good job.
What do you think it weighs?
21 pounds.
I'm gonna guess 16. It's
Really?
super light compared to the other ones I've shot. Okay, we are zeroed out. Let's go ahead and see what it weighs. I'm guessing 16 pounds. This turkey is tiny.
Jeez.
15.32. It's been chasing hens all over the place, breeding hard. You can see its breast. That's one indication of how hard he's been breeding, and his feathers are all off the top from all the strutting. I knew it was going to be light, but I didn't realize how light. I was close at 16. Your turn in the morning.
No.
You've given up?
Turkey hunting's done, babe.
We got one day tomorrow in New York.
This girl does not.
Well, I'm not allowed to, so
Guess you're sleeping in.
guess we're sleeping in. I think the dog wants to go for a ride. I really want to thank everybody for watching the video, and I want to thank Chaz specifically for letting me hunt with him. I mean, I had no intentions of shooting a turkey today. I wanted to video everything, but when that bird came in behind us and snuck up like that, and Chaz said shoot it, well, I didn't want to disappoint him, so I shot it. But what a year it's been. Really appreciate everybody following along on these vlogs. I think that's going to do it for our turkey season 2020. And I really want to thank all the patrons of the channel. You guys are the reason why I keep doing these videos and keep working my butt off, editing each day, getting these videos up for you guys. I really enjoy it. I live to hunt critters. I can't get enough of it. And just thanks. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Chaz. And thanks to this turkey. We're going to go ahead and cut these breasts out and maybe eat them tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.